morning, my name is Kemi Fakulija. Today's topic is on simple comparison between old marriages and what we have now. We're going to be talking about the similarities and the differences between what they are then and what we have now. From your own perspective, do you think we are doing better now, or you would rather stick to what they are then? You want to use the comment section if you have anything to say at all. I would appreciate that also when you say something. Let's know if you would prefer what they are then or what we have now. And for those of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much. And for those of you who are about to subscribe, kindly click on the subscribe button there and use the notification. You want to sit down and enjoy. Back to my channel. If you're just joining, we're talking about the simple comparison between the old marriages and the new one. Okay, so let's talk about the old marriages. The old marriages was more of the parents and the community, because it was more of a community training, trained the couple to understand their roles and responsibility ignorantly. While the man was meant to be the superior one, the woman inferior. The man was meant to be on top, to be in charge, while the woman was trained and tamed to be completely submissive, irrespective of her feelings or emotions. In fact, those things were actually suppressed. So there was no expectation. As long as this is what my master, this is what the man says, that is the way it will be. So while one of them becomes irresponsible, especially when the man becomes irresponsible, the woman focuses completely on their children. Right? They teach their children how to be independent, they teach their children values, morals, because they were so keen about those things. So right now, you find that most of those couples, they sweep a lot of pain, sufferings under the carpet. So right now, you find that it's difficult for you to see two older couples enjoying life, because they've swept so much under the carpet that they are so frustrated. You see the stronger one oppressing the weaker one. You've not heard that. Yes, the stronger person in the family. And there are times the children wonder, why did you stay? And most of those people stayed for their children because they wanted this thing. So, and the way they trained their children were there for their family, especially the ones that took care of them, the ones that was there for them. They take care of that person, and mostly it is usually the woman. So you find that because the woman swept a lot of things a lot of pain, sufferings under the carpet, she's unable to live happily with a partner. So you see the stronger one oppressing the weaker one. Then another thing is they get frustrated easily because they never thought they could get such liberty like the younger marriages are getting. So you see someone talking about, I never knew I could achieve these things that you people are achieving. They feel there should be a standard. Right? That is for the older marriages. For the new ones, we see a lot of time we see from people, they get trained from parents, from social media, then people's experiences. So they're enlightened, they know their stand, they know their worth, their values, and they understand their standards. So the man and the woman understand they understand their individuality. So because they understand what they deserve, the both parties are not patient to work towards what they want, because they feel there should be a standard. Can you see where the problem is coming from with the younger ones, right? They know what they deserve, so there is no place for patience, because they feel you should know this is the standard. But really, two people coming from the same place, so both parties are the boss. Right? So what we do is, so instead of, for the older couples, they focused on their children. For the newer, inside their matrimonial home, for the new couples, they focus on their children. Rather than sincerely focus on their children, they do it to prove a point that, okay, you know what, I don't need you because I can do things on my own. So they focus on their children to prove a point. Do you understand? Two different things. When you prove a point, it means you're letting people see what you can do, not because you can sincerely do the things you feel you can do. right? So they prove a point to other people to know what they can achieve and how it is achieved, and prove a point as well to their partners. Can you see? But whether we like it or not, the both parties are going through pains, are going through sufferings that they can't talk about or that they refuse to fix, because they understand what they deserve, and patience is not one of the attributes when you know you're right? So this similarities is okay. So for the new couples, you find that for me, I fear, because I feel in the next 20 years you will see children competing with their parents rather than being there for their parent like the older couples do, because you see a lot of young people right now, they take care of their parents because they've been trained, they understand values and morals. But right now we train our children because we're coming from a place of anger. We train our children to be independent, but the morals and values is missing. So I just wish that in the next 20 years we get more of responsible children than where we are going to now, right? So for me, I just feel like as a couple, the both of you need to make your marriage priority, right? The both of you. That does not mean there won't be mistakes or there won't be corrections. Yes, definitely there will be ups and downs, but the both of you need to understand that our marriage is a priority. Then secondly, you find that for the older couples, they stop living for their children, they stop living and try every other thing to make sure the irresponsible one comes back to normal or to being responsible, and they stop their life for that reason. And the new ones too, the new couples, the new marriages too, you find out that they do the same. You stop living for the irresponsible one to come back to his or her senses, and I think that is so unfair. The both of you need to understand where you stand, to know where you're coming from. Then the third one, which is important, is make sure everything you're doing is because of you, is for you. You need to own your decision. You need to do what is right for you, and you owe nobody an explanation, right? So at the end of the day, understand the consequences, and you know what to do about it, right? Because believe me, if you do anything from what people say, if you do anything from anger, if you do anything from despair, what you get is negativity, because it is not your choice. So you need to make the right choice. You need to take the right decision and own your decision. Then you need to be good to yourself. You need to subscribe to my channel. My name still remains Kemi Fakolijo. Bye.